Welcome back to the first or second worst show in the beard community. It is Friday night, right? It is Friday. So I hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. We got John Fox here first tonight. Congratulations. There is Big J number 2 and Baker still rounding out the top 3. I know you were hoping for number 1, but hey, you're always on the podium. Brewer is here, back from vacation and relaxing at home, not having to be a guest on one of the worst shows. What's going on, Cowboy Up? Great to see you back again. Chris is out with Finn on a walk, so he'll be in the chat shortly. There is Mrs. Sofa. What's going on? And Pud, I know he's not watching right now, but thoughts and prayers to Pud. Thoughts and prayers. He is, I believe, in Dallas, getting a, as you can see, brain MRI. Now, guys, I don't want anybody to get too worried in the chat. I do know a little bit about Pud's situation, and this is more of a follow-up care rather than checking on anything new. So he's doing great, and we're hoping for the best for him. Let's see. Who else I'm here? Before I get to somebody else, Mrs. Sofa, I hope your knee MRI went well. I saw that you had that last show I did, so let me know how that's going. There is the infamous Dump Truck Dave. I am not going to say any of those other nicknames. You know what they are. My special guest definitely knows one of them. He left a comment in a poll recently that I saw. Who else is here? There is Bobby and Steven. What's going on? Giveaway tonight. So this is a special giveaway. I will probably hold off for just a little bit for a few more people to get in the chat, but we did a special raffle for anybody who made a purchase on 4th of July. It was just a special one day only type of thing, and I know it's a little bit later than we expected, but a few packages got put on delay thanks to USPS, possibly, I don't know, just shenanigans, like you said. But I will be doing a live drawing of that. I do want to say before I get to it, and I'll repeat this later, there are a couple of people who I've spoken with that we have made an exception for because we did say that you had to be live to claim your prize. Pud, for example, is at the doctor's. He has a doctor's note, so it's not that many people, but they do have reasons if they're not here. I have a name written on the back of every single raffle ticket because I've done this before, and I learned my lesson the first time because I was pulling for weeks before we got a winner the first time. So we're just going to cut to the chase. Let's see. Anybody else I missed? Let me keep going. Obviously, we got JB here. If you didn't see the thumbnail already, you are in for a big surprise. But Couch Clan, we have Born Bearded, Raised Bearded, Papa Bearded, Cowboy, and Mrs. Sofa. You are? Question. There's Frankie J. What's going on? And there's Kay. Welcome back. Is that the whole squad? Is the whole couch gang here? Okay. Yeah, look at this. What a connection. Born Bearded and Cowboy, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. Married and raised bearded. And Papa is my dad. I already knew all of that. I've got the family tree down. There is Matty Ice with his band hammer. He is here. And Jeff, I know that I did not say hi back to you in a live the other night. My phone died soon after. But I want to make sure I let you know I saw your hello. So thank you for that. And I'm sorry I did not get back to you. Birthday alert. We got a birthday tomorrow. Make sure you say happy birthday to Cowboy Up. There is Sofa. Frickin' Fracker here. There is Preston. He's here now, but he's also not here. Mysterious. Jordan J is here. Welcome back. Big Stu's here. Woo! Hello, Big Stuart. Welcome. Great to see you. Chris is melting? I can't tell. There's Troy. Hey, Troy. And Robert Allen and Brad G. Laser. Welcome, guys. Amber's here. There's also Neon, but he doesn't get on often. Oh, I like that. Neon couch. Nicholas Z. Hi. Welcome. Great to see you with us tonight. If it gets a whole lot more confusing, we're going to have a WWE TKO. Oh, I know what's going on. I'm not confused. Not yet, anyway. Okay. I didn't have to say it. I knew it would be in the chat. What's yes. Okay. So I think I've caught up. Anybody who's showing up later, I'm sure I'll say hello, but Chris is jumping in here for me. Yes, t-shirts and skate decks will be shipping shortly, guys. I'm going to get into this in a minute. I'm not going to talk about it immediately, but yes, skate decks. There is one left. If you were interested in a skate deck, I've got it on screen right now for you to take a look at. You can find that in our, if you hit shop and you go down to shirts and hats, it's the first thing available for you. North Crew skate deck, guys. 100% maple, USA made. And as you can see, there's a lot of extras in there for you to read about, but there is no free shipping on this. It is a regular package. So we kind of have to just, it is what it is, I guess. But we are adding a free oil with your purchase. If you bought a deck already and you have not let me know what oil you want, shoot me an email or a DM. Some of you have given me a heads up and told me what you wanted, but not many of you. I put that in the invoice, but I think it was like too small. So let me know what oil you would like, but make sure it's in stock, please. Don't just ask me for like, I don't know, Mexican fried ice cream. That's just not happening. Okay. And let's see. Tonight, while I am live, guys, anybody who makes any purchase, no limit, anything, an oil, a butter, a soap, a shirt, anything you purchase, we're going to send you one of the brand new, it's not even available on the site yet, leather air fresheners that Jacob Objective Leatherworks has done for us. And these are the brand new logo. I did show them on site. I don't have one with me. I'll have them on the website soon, but it's the new logo. You guys are familiar with the new logo. I know you know what they are by now. So anybody who makes a purchase tonight, no code needed. Just, you don't have to add anything to cart. Just make a purchase. I'm going to know that you're in the chat. You can leave a note if you'd like. Jeff Harmon is celebrating his 61st birthday with us tonight. Happy birthday, Jeff Harmon. I'm so honored that you're hanging out with us. I hope you're having fun. I hope we have fun. Let's see. Alicia is made of paper mache or machete. EMB's here early tonight. What's going on? And Romy's here, but he will be back after he... Oh, he's driving. Some bump time. Gotcha. Fingers crossed I get my package 1 of 2 tomorrow. I know it's on the way. I know that. So let's see. The bribes are starting. Is that what that was? Thank you so much, Big J. All right. So let me... Oh, an announcement. If you're on Facebook and feel like it, join the TNBC # North Crew Facebook group. We have our own giveaway right now too. Yes, there is a giveaway that is a free combo. So that would be a butter and oil of your choice. You have to, I believe, invite 3 people to join the group, and that will get you an entry. And this is a monthly giveaway, so you're not going to find out if you won for another 4 weeks. Okay, so be patient. Brad, I saw this earlier. I talked to Chris. Yes, we're gonna definitely make that happen. And one more thing. I was gonna wait, but I better do this now before I get into hanging out and forgetting all about this. But guys, look what made it in today. Nothing that crazy shirts are here, guys. So these are going to be shipping out maybe starting tomorrow, maybe Monday. Saturdays our post office closes early. So if you pre-ordered one of these bad boys, you can start looking for them in the mail next week. And this is kind of a very, very unusual situation, but our printer we got 2 extra shirts. Okay. Now, they're not going to be the very awesome, what you're used to independent shirt like the one I'm wearing. However, it is a very nice beefy tee, which is a very thick, like a heavyweight shirt. I have one in medium and I have one in 2XL. And I'm going to actually put those on the site right now. That's all we got. Everything else was pre-ordered. Okay. There's no extras. We don't have any mistakes other than those, which aren't actual mistakes. They were just extras. Well, not our mistakes anyway. But yes. If you order this tonight, you're still going to be eligible for that Jacob Jacked Up Leatherworks air freshener. So I'm going to put that on the site right now. Let me just edit these. And like I said, it is a medium and a double XL. And it's only one of each. So I'm making these live right now before I forget. And they're only in black. If you wanted a different color, you should have ordered sooner. But there's nothing wrong with a black t-shirt. Not for me anyway. Okay, let me make sure this is live. And then we're going to get into it. I got a special guest. This is an exclusive because this special guest of mine has never been on a YouTube live before. At least that's what he told me. Okay, so that shirt is up. If you are interested, please go to the website right now and snatch that double XL or that large. I want to see if it is on the site before we get into it. I got to move it. Okay. This is a lot of stuff I'm doing live. I hope everybody said happy birthday to Jeff Harmon. And there it is. Okay. It's at the very top of the shirts and hats page. Okay, guys? All right, so enough chit-chat. Let's get on with the show. I'd like to get a warm welcome for this very special guest, guys. Drop all the emojis, all the North Crew emojis you got. Here he is.
Yo, what up, North Crew? JB in the house. We're bringing the beer. Bringing the fun. Let's get it popping up in here. Come on, y'all.
Yes!
North Crew in the chat. Let's go.
Drop the North Crew in the chat for JB. Get your wreck, guys. What an entrance.
What up, what up?
Oh, I wish I had an entrance like that. Oh, man. You know what? I would love to just enter a room like that every time I entered a room. This is great. Oh,
it's
man.
Like a band
Fantastic.
following you around or something. Watching band.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So, perfect timing. Everybody, welcome JB to the stream. I've got a lot of North Crews in the chat for you. I love the
yes, thank
enthusiasm.
You, crew.
So, okay. My first and most obvious question, I think, I didn't ask you this already, not in the pre-interview, but where did JB Get You Wrecked come from? Is there any special story?
Okay. So JB Get You Wrecked. Basically, I played some games when I was younger, but probably 10, 15 years went by. I didn't play any games. Well, my son decides to ask me to get into Fortnite, and he wants me to play Fortnite with him. So I'm thinking, well, I played 007 back in the day, some GoldenEye on the N64, and I was crazy good. So I'm going to be wrecking all these kids in Fortnite. So I just make a quick name in Fortnite to play with my son in like creative mode. And I don't know why I said, JB, get you wrecked, because I figure I'm going to be wrecking everyone in the game. I'm going to be the best there is. Well, no, I was so bad. It was the first time I had two joysticks where, one looks and one looks, one, I don't even know, like one moves, one looks. It wasn't like that growing up. So I was basically just like staring up at the sky and just dying. That's like all I was doing.
You were getting wrecked.
But that's the thing. I was getting wrecked the whole time, and even as I got into like other games, I've pretty much always just been wrecked. But that's so it's kind of backwards there. But it is what it is. But I don't know. It's stuck, and I think I had to connect to my how it really stuck is I had to connect my Twitch to Fortnite to get special rewards. I used to really grind the game and get a lot of rewards. So I connected my Twitch. So I had to make my Twitch JB Get You Wrecked. And then as I started getting more and more into games and even thinking about streaming games, sure enough, I just ran it across all platforms. And as soon as I did, I got into beards and not as much games.
Well,
So,
I
not really
told you
appropriate.
earlier. Yeah, I told you earlier. I don't think you should change a thing about it. It is unique. There's no confusing you with anybody else, and it's perfect. I love it. So it's funny you are talking about Fortnite and the controllers. I'm not a gamer. I have a brother who used to basically Mortal Kombat me in real life into playing Mortal Kombat with him. Like I would refuse, and he would basically like you're playing. But yeah, I'm terrible. I really wanted to get into Call of Duty, and just like you said, I was like, my man is just, I couldn't even get him to walk. I was just kind of like staring, and I would just get killed every single time. So yeah, not really something I'm great at. I wish I was better, but I'm great at other things. It looks like we have a lot of people in the chat who are gamers or were gamers. Maddie and Amber are dropping.
We got some others who Big Stu played some GoldenEye. That was a killer game. That was a killer game back then.
Look at this. Everybody, you're bringing back some memories, it looks like.
They may be disappointed in me because I was so bad at the shooter games when I had to relearn them 15 years later or so that I really got into maining the games that were really chill, because that's my leisure time. I'm not trying to be stressed out, while I'm chilling. So I eventually got really a serious Animal Crossing island going on. I have the most insane Animal Crossing island you'll ever see, and that's why
I've never played. I've seen pictures of this. I know what you're talking about. It seems very cute, is all I can say.
During COVID, that was my leisure activity. I built like the craziest island with all my little animals, and it was a lot of fun.
Aren't there like little like gardens with like tomatoes and like
you can grow that stuff? I grew gold roses, so I went through this big process to grow hundreds of gold roses. So that's the only plant I really have on the island.
Are you a Farmville gamer?
I've never played Farmville.
I'm vaguely familiar with Farmville.
I'm someone who I'll get stuck in one game and just grind it like nobody else, and that keeps me from kind of going around and playing other games because I don't have the time, because I get too crazy. Does this
say Minecraft? As in like the PC? Is that the name of that? No, I'm thinking Minesweeper.
Oh, Minesweeper, yeah, where you hit the little bomb, the numbers.
I'm getting confused. Yeah, I played Minesweeper like a nerd. And yeah, we loved saying nerds on the True North channel. Minesweeper was my game. Or do you remember that weird little like ski game where there was like a Yeti that would come out behind the trees and attack you? It was a PC like built-in game. Please, somebody tell me they know what I'm talking about in the chat. It's not even like a game you downloaded. It came installed already. I don't know what it was called, but you just use the little arrow keys and you'd have to like zoom down a mountain and escape this like Yeti. And it looked like something I would have drawn. They're as bad as Dirty Shirt Crocs. That's how.
I've never played that one, but I definitely Minesweeper. I played some like Prince of Persia and the lemmings, like these little tiny creatures I would like dig and stuff. I played a lot of that on the old PCs. And,
Stardew Valley. Are you a Stardew Valley fan?
Go to Stardew Valley. See, I think some of those are similar to Animal Crossing, so I've heard about them. But again, I would grind so hard, I'm scared to even try another game. So because I have to have everything in the game anytime I get into it.
Thank you, Jordan.
And I don't have that kind of time. I don't like to spend time in the games.
Right.
They really make it a grind these days.
Wow. I think we're going to talk about gaming quite a lot because I used to play Mahjong all the time. I was the lamest. I play the worst games. Mahjong's like a matching game, right? Chat.
You played the Suka game where the fruits
Sudoku?
combined? No, I think it's Suka.
I don't know. I don't think I played that one.
That's a more recent one. It's like the fruits combined. Oh, Wolfenstein, yeah. I did play Wolfenstein way back.
Memories of my stepdad playing PC games. Wow, this is nuts. 3D, yes. Mahjong is
my very first games ever played were on. They were built bulletin board services. Do y'all remember that bulletin board service? It was a dial-up, and it was on MS-DOS, and the images would be out of text. And you'd have to like answer questions, and it would just have preloaded text like creatures and stuff that pop up.
Wow. No, I didn't get into any DOS games. I wasn't allowed a computer before that. But
and then someone would pick up the phone, and it would ruin the whole thing because you only have one phone line, and you were connected to the internet. It would span the whole screen with crazy characters and stuff.
Commander Keen and Duke Nukem. Metal Gear, yeah. Some of these I remember.
Solitaire. Yeah, I've had my solitaire times for sure.
Androids and Centipede. Okay, I have a problem with Centipede. I would get my fingers pinched in that ball all the time. Ugh, it drove me nuts.
I like the little snake one on the phone when the phone. You first got a cell phone, you got a little snake game.
Yeah. Snake was fun. That was a great time killer when you were in class for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's coming out with their favorite games that they used to play. I love it. Donkey Kong Country was the one I would play, not original Donkey Kong.
Now, does anybody actually play Fall Guys? Because that's the only game I play right now. That's my new main. I gave up Fortnite. I haven't gotten to my island. I've yet to find someone who plays Fall Guys. So.
Fall Guys, because if anybody's, I'm sure he doesn't play it, but if anybody knows it, I knew it. He said it's still going. Wow. Maybe do you play like other people, or is it just?
It's like you're these little bean characters, and you can run races, do obstacle courses, and it's actually extremely competitive. It's unbelievable how competitive it is if you're in high skill based matchmaking. But they've made even a ranked. They have a ranked version now, even though it's a silly. I started playing because it's a silly little cute characters, but it is a very sweaty, difficult game when you get good at it.
When you start taking anything seriously, it starts to get a little intense, I'm sure.
That one I'm somehow actually pretty decent, though. I found one that's not so complicated. I'm able to be good at it.
Mini games. Thank you, Because. Because is the resident game master for me. Whenever I have a question, I always ask it.
I have to thank because I might not have been live with you tonight if he didn't help me out with my computer.
Yeah,
he's also we actually live. We actually live real close together too, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, he is a very busy gentleman. I'm fortunate that he will do a tier show with me when he has a chance. So it's always awesome to find out cool people live near each other. And man, you guys definitely, I can't believe, well, you're new-ish, kind of, you said, to like beard comps and all that. So he was in Nationals because, is that what it was? I think so. And let me know. I think he finished second, and he should have finished first.
I think it was. I saw a picture of him with Dr. Nick.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. So speaking of beards, and it's a beard community live. We should maybe touch base on that. When did you start growing this beard?
This particular beard I started in because I always wanted to grow a bigger beard. And to be honest, I'm not currently married, but my prior marriage, that was not going to be allowed without causing it to end, which when it did finally end, I decided, it was a while after, but I'm like, this was, some people grow a freedom beard from the service. This is my freedom beard from marriage.
You took the words out. I was literally, the first thing that popped in my head was, this is a freedom beard.
It's a freedom beard. But I didn't start it till a while after, but I finally was like, I'm going to just give it a go. I've always wanted to grow a bigger beard. Mm-hmm. So I started in, I think, April of 22. So I'm currently about 3 years and 3 months, I think. 3 years, 4 months.
This beard at this length right now is 3 years.
3 years, and I actually did a good bit of thinning and trimming the first 2 years because I thought it was when it was shorter, it'd be a little too poofy, so I would thin it out until I think I went on a Dan C. Mm-hmm. Eventually, when I found Dan C, I realized like I should not be doing this. And when it got long enough, I'm like, I really regretted that. So it's not as thick as it would be. So when I get to my goal length, I'm going to need like that next 2 years to really fill in, unfortunately. So this is, unfortunately, it's not, that's why I try to encourage people, just let it grow. Cause I really regret the trims along the way. If I would have just had 3 years, 3 months of zero trims, it'd probably be a lot better now than even it is. But yeah, 3 years, 3 months, 3 years.
Well, I'm going to show what I guess is called a business beard. You sent me that picture so we can just compare.
Oh, yes.
And when was this picture? How long ago is this short beard from? See.
So that beard, that was my first time. I'm like, I want to grow a really intentional, large beard. And that is when I was married. And I wanted to at least grow it, probably down to my collar or something, was kind of a goal at that time. But that was my largest. That was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. I don't know, 5 to 10 years ago. And then that was my largest beard at the time, because not long after that picture, I ended up, she wanted me to shave it. So, and I tried to keep it trimmed at that length, but I didn't like trimming it at the length. I wanted to trim it at the bottom like a proper beard, but that was my largest intentional take care of it beard before this one.
Yeah. Man, it's funny, like when I first met Chris, he had no beard, okay? And I knew he was growing one, but everybody knows we were on like separate coasts, so I didn't see like the growth of it for quite some time. And I've never been like, get rid of it, not once. I've never said I hate it. I've never said like, I don't feel like that's something that is just so irrational or like, so, I don't know. But everybody has their preferences. I get it. But yeah.
Some people are really almost like a phobia or something. Like, I mean, some people really don't like beards. Even like strangers will see my beard in public and some will be like, oh, please. Like, I just want to take clippers right now. Some will even joke like if they had some, they would clip them. Like, Boy, I'm gonna turn them clippers back on you if you come after this beard.
That's so weird. That is
Yeah.
so weird. Oh man.
People take beards very personally for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I can imagine like somebody telling me you must do your hair a certain way. I'd be like, no, I'm gonna do it the opposite intentionally just because you tried to tell me what to do. But yeah, I personally like. I will admit I'm a little bit picky with beards. Like I will tell Chris like, oh, I see, because I trim his beard, and I guess I kind of have an eye. I've seen a lot of beards, and there'll be time like when we watch Worlds. I'm not putting it in the chat, but there'll be some where I was like, I'm trimming that. I'm trimming this part right there. This needs this. I'll just do this or that. But I think that your length looks really great. So I think, I mean, you obviously know that you have stuff that you want to achieve as far as the aesthetic, the look, the fullness, all of that. But
I would definitely like clean it up at the bottom and stuff if I wasn't so determined to get to a certain length first. And it's maintained decent enough that even with that early on thinning that I let it go. I'd rather get to the goal length and then trim, but I do eventually want to trim and let it kind of fill in even better than it is now, which isn't too bad.
I know that you have that picture with the tape measure, but Chris is asking, how long is your beard currently? And also, why are you such a stud?
I did bring some props.
Nice.
Are we doing this live? Are we doing it live?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have to like pick myself up on my couch here.
And Kay says you look like you're 28.
I am 40. Okay, let's see.
Wow. I don't think you're going to be on screen and able to do both. And shout out to Dirty Shirt Crocs guy. Great shirt.
Let's see, y'all. Yeah, I can't get it on screen.
That's all right. We trust you.
It is 21.
21 inches. I think my hair might be 21 inches. We measured it, but I don't remember. I'm very bad with numbers, but wow. Oh, man. And what is your goal length? Do you have a goal length? Is there an end?
Oh, I should have had better light on there. Sorry, guys. 30. I think 32 is going to be the goal.
Now, if it goes past 32, would you continue? Or are you just like, I'm good at 32. That makes me happy.
See, I think for me, it's tough because, I wouldn't mind someday being that guy at Worlds with like the absolute most wild length. But at the same time, I don't like the transparency and stuff like that. And no matter what clothing you wear, if you get down below the crotch of your pants, it's going to be transparent. So, yeah, unless I wore a skirt or a kilt or something, so.
Speaking
I
of,
don't think I'm going to go below the crotch of my pants because I want to be able to have, a nice look. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, since you said the magic
kilt.
word, I'm going to bring this up right now since you just said kilt. You know what I'm sharing. I thought this picture was so amazing, guys. JB was a competitive runner for a very long time, like far more competitive than I am.
Yes, I was.
Whatever. You're competing. There's a number on that shirt right there. You're still competing, so that counts. But look at this beard in action.
And that was March of 24, so we got well over a year since then, as far as beard goes. But yeah, that beard is flying.
I should zoom in. Let me zoom in. Wow. Now, if Jacob was here, is Jacob here? Are you here, Jacob? I didn't see him. I know he would love this, but Jacob always says it's not a kilt if you're wearing anything underneath. But I don't imagine running in a kilt with nothing underneath being comfortable.
That particular day, I did put some running shorts on, so we we could
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
them. Yeah, we
Yeah,
won't go into too much detail there. But otherwise, absolutely, I would not have been wearing anything.
Let's see. That's why JB looks so young. Blew my mind when he just said he was 40. That looks similar to the couch tartan. So, JB, are you
Ooh,
in fact?
I need to research it. Maybe it is.
Is this? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Is this something of your own?
No, that's it's just that's not like any official family.
Oh, okay.
If anything, I do probably tie back closer to like Viking or Norwegian farmers in that territory.
Okay.
That was just, I literally bought that just for the 5K.
It looks great.
But I went all out. Yeah, I went all out.
Are you? Yeah, he just answered it. I myself have a slight percentage of I guess, is it Scandinavian? Is that the general area? On my mom's
side. My grandfather came over from Norway, and they were farmers, and so there's probably some Viking, area. That Viking area might be where I get the beard from.
Definitely. EMB would like to know, what's your favorite True North scent?
This is a tough one. Let's see. I do have a few here with me. I'm probably going to say, oof, man. I do like more. I do often lean towards like more citrus, bright scents. So, I'd have to probably go with Wicked Citrus, most likely.
Wicked Citrus is probably maybe one of our best sellers, and that, I don't know, that might be one of Dan's favorites as well.
But we also have Juiced is up there.
A little bit of citrus in that, definitely. And I think, is that 100?
100.
That's right.
I do love a good like citrus plus like woods, berries and woods, like a berry bush, a little bit of nature, a little bit of zest or fruit or something sweet in there.
And
those are my favorite.
You're definitely wearing True North and beard tonight. So what are you wearing this evening?
Tonight we're in some Salem.
Team Terra.
We did get some Salem in beard today.
Yep. Awesome. Guys, Salem was the original Team Terra scent, so JB has great taste, as you can see. We're going to do a nothing giveaway real quick. And JB, feel free to enter. So I'm going to bring this up. Oh, yeah. I let my guests enter. So I'm going to go grab Finn. I'm going to put this up on screen, play a little music. So JB, relax, grab a snack if you'd like. I'm not going to be long. You guys know how Finn break works. But let me get this on screen real quick. And I will be right back.
Can they hear me still? Because I'll answer some more of these questions.
Yes, they can hear you. Feel free to answer any questions. I'll be muted, but you keep going.
I did see a lot of questions, so guys, I'm going to look through some of these here. Let me enter first, though. You got to get that nothing. Love me some nothing. Let me scroll up. I'll try to answer some of your questions that we didn't get to. JB asked how long the beard is. We did couldn't get the measurement clear on screen, but it is around 21. I think it's a little beyond maybe 21 and a half, actually, if I were standing up straight. I am indeed 40 years old. Some pictures, it looks a lot more like the 40 with that gray streak in my beard.
JB, they said you're the youngest looking 40-year-old. Somebody said that. I saw that.
I won't argue that. I mean, I'd like to stay that way. I don't feel very young most of the time. Let's see. Oh, Ron Burgundy, yeah. Let's see here. Y'all are popping off. Thanks, chat. Chris says I look tall. I am I always thought I was 6'1", but after some back issues and standing up straighter, I'm probably 6'2".
I tell him he needs to stand up straighter all the time because, I mean, I have a habit of doing it, but I notice that tall people in general, I think you try to like accommodate others and you like.
And everything's
shrink.
low. You're, washing your hands, everything you do, like the countertops, everything's kind of lower. You're talking down. It is true. Like I'm always like kind of leaning, and
yeah.
I've really started to learn to stand up and really hold a good posture. And I actually think I got like an inch taller, so probably 6'2".
Maybe let go.
I have pictures next to Dan, and we looked almost the same, and he's 6'3" apparently. So
why don't I bring one of those up right now?
I should actually do a remeasure now that I'm standing up tall these days. Oh yeah, you got some pictures there.
I think I got that one. Where? There it is.
Brad says I'll compete with Mitch with a beard. I might actually get a chance to in the upcoming competition. I don't think I'm anywhere near him, but I'll get to compete with him. I don't know if I compete with him, if you know what I'm saying there. He's got like an 8 or 9 year old beard, so maybe when I get up that long. My favorite True North scent, we did cover that one. However, it is tough to. Yes, there's me and Dan C. This was at our recent meetup back in April. And I had a hat in the car. I wish I put it on because we were really looking pretty similar there.
Definitely.
RPG, what up?
We got Texas flowing in here. What's up, Abe? I think I've noticed running has improved my posture. I would have thought that playing basketball did, but running, feeling the weight on my shoulders, my back, all that, the core, everything, but seeing myself in reflections in cars and windows and whatnot, and seeing my posture has made me really kind of, focus on that. And it's getting worse carrying around this little 25, 26, 27 pound.
I can't imagine.
little boss. So I'm working on it the best that I can. You normal sized people don't know how hard it is in this world. Sinks, counters, doors, cars. You guys should have seen Chris getting into my old car. And he's not a giant. I mean, Big J is probably the tallest person in the chat, but yeah, anybody over 6 foot getting into my car was just a feat, something fun to watch. Definitely not 5'9". What's up, Dynamite? Yeah, speaking of posture, tell Kev congrats on his progress. Amber, you as well. Surprised you're not on your other channel right now, but yeah, a lot of people getting into fitness, getting into it for the right reasons. So really awesome to hear that.
I did post a picture from the gym, and I'm starting to get back to it. I had a surgery earlier in the year, but I'm being careful, but we are focused on getting healthier. Dynamite.
Okay, let's do this nothing giveaway. Did you enter?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you in there? Okay. All right. Dynamite, drop a hashtag Fin Break in the chat for this nothing giveaway. Posture is so important. If you don't have good posture when you're lifting weights, you're bound eventually to pull something, tear something. I mean, obviously, besides using the right weights, but if you got poor posture, something's going to give.
Oh, yeah. I do
all right,
focus
guys.
heavily on the form.
Yeah. Man, if you put 100% focus on your form, you'd be surprised at how little weight you have to lift to really feel the burn.
And that form and muscle isolation instead of like throwing heavy. You don't. If you really squeeze your muscle good, you don't need a lot, which is good because right now I'm afraid to with the back stuff. I'm going pretty light, but nice squeeze and stretch and reps. So.
Awesome.
It feels good. I feel like you get a better pump that way sometimes.
I agree. Hey, let go of that, please. Thank you. All right, let's do this giveaway. Good luck, everybody.
Guys, if you have any in my favor for since I'm here.
I hope so. Any more questions for JB? Drop them in the chat, please. Busy Bee Collective.
Okay.
Kay is our winner tonight. Kay, what number? We need to be on the show more often. We got a new viewer. Darren, welcome from Zambia. Thank you for hanging out with us. You are watching an exclusive first-time guest on this channel. And JB has a 21-inch beard. If you have any questions about beards, drop them in the chat. Nothing wrong with body weight work at all. You can get plenty of a workout from body weight workout. All right, let me get this out of here. All right. So, you have a contest coming up next week?
I think it's called Whiskers for Warriors. The dad bods and beards with Tyson and all of them over at Copper John's. They're putting on a competition for the Whiskers for. I forget the name of the organization. I think it's Got Your Six or something like that. But it has to do with like PTSD and assisting first responders and soldiers, I believe. So it's focused on charity with a lot of influencers coming, but they're throwing a beer competition. So it is in Florida, but it's like as far away in Florida you can possibly get from me. So it is a long drive, over 8 hours to get there. But I decided, got the beard here, so might as well take myself up there and have some fun. So that'll be my second official competition. I have done a local one as well. That was more of a online, but you showed up in person for pictures. But so still pretty new to the competitive side. Yeah, let's drop some pictures.
Let me bring this one up.
It's crazy how much my beard's grown since some of those too.
You know what's funny? I didn't even notice the growth, and that I hope you don't take that the wrong way. My point is, though, thinking about my experience with my hair growth, once my hair gets to a certain length where it's here, it still feels like it's here no matter how much longer it's getting. And when my mom was here visiting this winter, she's like, this is the longest I've ever seen it. And I was like, what? Really? I don't feel like it's that long.
And that's how I feel. I don't feel like my beard's any different than maybe one of the competitions you're going to show. Like that one. I feel like my beard's the same, but it is significantly longer.
Yeah.
Maybe even strange. 6 inches longer or so.
Yeah, it's some kind of dysmorphia. I don't know, but I know my hair is longer, and I know your beard is longer, obviously. But yeah,
that is that's the Go Bearded beard competition. It was the inaugural competition. It was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I didn't know how it was going to be because it's a first-year competition at a brewery, but Dan C was going to be there and be a judge and MC it. So I I knew at least, even if nobody shows up, I can at least meet Dan C. So I decided I was gonna take the trip. That was my first time meeting Dan C. I didn't know what to expect. It was actually a bad beard day. I didn't put anything in it till I got there, right before the competition. So all day long, I didn't really take care of the beard, which I've learned that lesson. But I ended up placing first, and that was they had just the 12 plus category. So anyone could have showed up, and any size, the biggest beer in the world could have been there, would be in the same category. So to win the biggest category was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. You've gotten a lot of compliments on your mustache, I've seen in the chat so far. So I want to make sure you saw this one.
So yeah, the stash, I'll give some love to that stash too. Yeah, the stash, that's something, I think that's what won me this competition, because there were some bigger beards there, but they all had like somewhat like buzzed stashes, like very short stashes. Yeah, RPG was there. And a lot of shorter stashes. So I think the stash really came into play for that particular competition. And that's something that so many people trim their stash down. I don't touch. The only thing I touch is the very ends. If I get one that's going 4 inches longer than the rest, I'll just take off just the very end, just that one crazy hair. Other than that, I don't touch it. I just train it sideways. Mm-hmm. So that, and I don't really have any trouble with eating with it or anything. So I don't experience too much of the trouble, since I kind of committed to just training it and learning to deal with it. And I think it pays off to have a solid stash.
I feel like beards are like really having a moment, but it seems like mustaches are starting to like get another second wave. I don't know. My dad had a mustache his entire life. I never saw him without one. He'd grow a beard every once in a while, but he would always just like give up. It was never a long beard, maybe just almost business beard, but mustache, I think I'm fond of them thanks to my dad, and his looked like Tom Selleck, thick. Oh, yeah. No styling, no nothing. That was just it. And yeah, speaking of mustaches, our mustache wax is coming. That is something that has been in R&D for quite some time. So that will be.
I might have to give it a try, see if I can get some like shape going on it or something. I've always kind of just let it.
You don't use anything as far as like styling?
I only use beard oil in the morning, and then butter at night for nourishment. So sometimes the butter helps to give a little more shape if it has a little hold to it, but I never use any wax or balm.
So that's your routine? Oil in the day?
Yeah, in the morning after wash, I put in oil, let it sit a little bit, brush it through, and then move over to a blow dryer, and I blow dry with a Chicago 8. And I do have some. Let me show you some tools here. Would you like to see the tools?
Yes.
So we do have. You want to go full screen again? Can you show them the tools? So after oil, I do use this big paddle brush, and I brush all the oil through and get it really good detangled. After a few minutes of letting that oil sit, then I go to the Chicago 8 with the blow dryer, and I only use the blow dryer, and then I use I have this little guy. It's also not sure what's going on with my light. Sorry, I look dark.
There you are.
But this is also a carbon fiber. I don't know what brand it is, but that's what I use for the stash. For the blow dry and the stash. And then after butter, I got this bad boy. This is one really meant for like really curly hair and stuff, but it's great for the beard. It's something that you can run through the beard even dry, and it's not a big deal. And then this for like stash and stuff. I keep the butter and oil tools separate. But yeah, just a blow dryer and oil in the morning, and then butter at night for nourishment. Usually in a knot if I don't want to worry with it with sleep. But I actually sleep fine with my beard down. I've kind of learned to either like hug it, or I kind of tuck covers like underneath my side so it keeps the beard from going under me because the covers are under me.
Nice.
So
Well,
I can actually sleep with my beard down and not be too much trouble.
I think if I had a beard your length, I'd be okay as well because I don't move. I don't move at all when I sleep. There we go.
Here.
Shout out to SVG. I have that sticker for you, by the way. Don't worry. And I will be sending you this shirt out. I think it will get there before you have to leave. So you can look forward to.
Yes, Chad, I'm very, very excited for the Nothing That Crazy shirt. I'm going to sport that all the time.
It's such a soft shirt. I put it on right before I got on. And I mean, they always are. But all right. I almost forgot. I have a raffle to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that ticket right now. And like I said, let me remind everybody in here. This was a 4th of July special raffle. If you made a purchase on 4th of July, you were sent a ticket. It took a while to do the drawing because the packages kind of might have gotten delayed here and there. But yes, there are a couple people that I spoke with that are exempt from being live due to circumstances. But it's not that many. So I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Good luck to everybody. And this is for the mega box.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay. I'm not looking. I've got my ticket. Shake it out. Okay, guys. I don't know who won. I do have a number. If you don't claim it, I'm going to flip it over and find out if you're in here or not, though. But it's going to be ending in 738. I'm going to type that in the chat. Eating with a bigger stash is kind of a pain, but it's worth it because it looks so much better with a bigger stash.
I will say I've almost hung up completely wings, bone-in ribs, bone-in wings and ribs, and mainly like boneless things with knife and fork, just to be less annoying. But I can, like with the sandwich, you just get those fingers underneath and boom, you can go to town. I don't get much food in my beard because I don't like it.
Well, Dirty Shirt Coxeye does.
Look, the good thing about the beard is if I care about my clothes, it almost never gets in my clothes because the beard catches most anything that falls. Okay,
guys, I'm pulling again because I took a peek and that person is definitely not in this one. So we're moving on. All right, here we go. Okay, this is ticket number 728. 728. Man, Scully's so cool. I'm so glad you guys enjoy our like alt mascot. Oh, speaking of, yes, how could I forget? Guys, that thumbnail is a precursor, a little hint. The thumbnail for this live, JB will be featured very soon as the next North Crew beanie sticker.
I can't wait. That's such an honor.
I used to be a sloppy eater.
I can't wait to see what all I get stuck to, y'all. It's going to be so much fun.
That's what I thought immediately. I was like, where are they going to put me? I'm scared. Okay. I took a peek. This person's in here. And yes, congratulations. Sofa, you are a winner. I got your name right here. Congratulations. can't wait to get my sound effects set up. Yes, Mr. Sofa's got his back. I saw him in here. You're claiming it for him. Congrats to Sofa. You are the winner of our Mega Box giveaway, and I'm so glad that Sofa has won, because the Couch Gang has been so supportive. They're here every single live. They're always popping in on Instagram, and even when they have MRIs, they're still gonna stop in and say, "Hey, yes." And I apologize that you don't have your ticket in hand, but this is why I write the names on the back, to be 100% sure. But yes. Congratulations. Give us maybe, it's going to take a little time, because we have skate decks. We've got shirts that are all going out. So I'll be in touch with you. I'll make sure I send you an email, and we'll let you know when that's headed your way. I mean, Rig. Oh, man. So close. So close. Hey Bishop, what's up? Great to see you. Yes, we'll definitely be doing more. We do love doing these Mega Box giveaways. So make sure you just stay, in touch with us. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, as well as subscribe to the newsletter. I just sent one out today. Guys, any more questions for JB? Anything you want to ask him, I'll probably be having JB back as a guest in the future. I want to hear more about his beard competition results, his growth as far as that. And before I forget, I gotta put this. Make sure you're following JB on YouTube, because he's going to be starting to get a little bit more involved as far as social media content goes for beard content. So let me put
I'm new to this, y'all, but I love my beard, and I love beard content and supporting others with beards, and I think it's really fun. So I do plan to start producing some form of content. Right now, Instagram, selfies and whatnot has been my main focus, but I'd like to get into some video content that I'll be dropping on the YouTube for sure.
The Ultra Blend is not dead. That is coming later this year. It is definitely on the way. Yes, just
I'm very
delayed.
excited to hear about the Ultra Blend.
Yeah. We did testing. Everybody, well, I'm not gonna drop this number in the chat, but the beard butter was not a one and done. It was not a two and done. It was not a three and done. There was many different attempts before that was finalized. And just like that, the Ultra line is definitely something that we want to make sure is completely ready to go. And we don't want to have to backpedal and say, we could have changed it. We could have made it better. So that's something that we're going to be focusing on, and it will be coming up very soon. Jeffrey, I'm so glad you love that beanie. I can't see this, unfortunately. All right. Any other questions, or JB, do you have anything else you want to cover?
No, I just appreciate y'all having me on. Looking forward to the sticker. Looking forward to trying that new blend. I haven't yet, but I'm trying the new blend as well as the Ultra line. Seeing what else True North has in store. Y'all are crazy. I can't even keep up with everything you do, but it's all amazing. Really cool stuff. Always exciting. Y'all make sure you're popping in the lives. You can't miss the lives and all. You miss out on fun things. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on at True North.
We have, I can't get into it, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be forgetting at least 5, possibly 6 new products that we're working on right now.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
There might be 7.
Just a little like stickers and new
Yeah.
scents and stuff is crazy how much y'all come out with. So
Uh,
I think you have all
scent-
new whole products and all you're working on. It's
complete new
absolutely
products.
wild.
Okay, completely new products. I gave Chris 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 7 new scents to work on. And he just said the other day, hey, we need to I need you to start getting some more gourmand scents, more foodie scents together. It's time. So yes, there's plenty more new on the way. The new postcard is in
Rib
production
City,
soon.
that Rib City scent.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully I've been teaching Ben how to label. Yeah, but we're trying to get prepared for Q4. We always hear everybody talk about Q4, but it's beard season year round for everybody that's here right now. But for the non-beard community, fall and winter, you guys know it's like the rush. It's the time. Look who made it, guys! Pud is here. I hope everything went well, Pud. Abe, yes, gourmand, as in gourmet, as in food. So donut scents, cake scents, banana, strawberry, anything edible. Technically, Grail I call a gourmand cologne, but that has a cherry note. So yes, that would be a gourmand type of scent. So, did they find your brain, Pud? I love this chat. Yes, make sure you guys check out our Facebook group. Again, there is a giveaway happening right now. All you got to do is invite 3 people to join the group. But, Pud, do you have any questions for JB before we get out of here? I think we're going to do another nothing giveaway. I'm going to put that up right now since he's here. I've been waiting for you. And JB, of course, like I said, feel free to jump in. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight, starting your weekend off with us. Drop a hashtag. This might be one of the longest ones we've done. JB Gets You Right in the chat. And make sure you follow him on YouTube. Support JB in his future content creation. As you can see, he's already got a wicked awesome neon sign. He's already got the lights. He's already got the sounds. Killer beard and stash. Pud, it's 21.
We got the beard, so that's all you need is the beard, and so we'll just have to do things with it. So let's have some fun.
There you go. You got a new follow already. Now you have to make content. Now you have to do it.
Yeah. There's nothing beard over there yet, but it's coming. We'll do some fun things, and we'll get into some reviews, some grooming. I'd love to do like grooming and knot tutorials, braids.
I don't see a lot of those. I think you should definitely do that. All right, Mrs. Sofa needs one more to win something. Yes, 21 inches. Well, hi, baby. But you've only been growing yours for what, like a month? You just started growing.
You could do it.
Facial hair, right? Like literally, it just started growing. Oh, somebody's happy. JB, do you have any like superstitions when you go to a competition?
No, I just I'm just sweating like, what am I gonna wear? How am I gonna get prepped because you do have bad beard days. So my biggest fear is just, getting there and like the Go Bearded comp, but like terrible beard day, one of my worst for like that year. But it's still worked out. And even if it's more curly that day or a little white, little poofy or whatever, sometimes it could even work in your favor. So I try not to worry about that. We all have those days. So, especially if you ever thinking about trim, stuff like that, just get through those. You have those days come up, but man, you got a good beard day right around the corner. So Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go and get a little bit nervous. Like this one coming up, there may be some really crazy beards. They don't have a massive amount of categories, so I will be in the largest category. So if some of the crazy guys at Worlds from the largest category are there, they'll be with me. But
Well, you have North Crew
it'll be
cheering for
fun.
you now, so
Let's
just
go,
keep that in your head. You know we're cheering for you.
Absolutely.
But his favorite scents are citrus focused scents. So what were they? Juiced and 100.
Juice 100. Citrus, Wicked Citrus.
Have you tried House of Lords?
I don't
JB?
think so.
Well, Pud is a House of Lords super fan, so he will always ask why House of Lords.
House of Lords.
I
might need to jump on House of Lords. We'll see. I mean, things like Salem, I don't normally go for like a cologne style scent, but it's a banger. I end up wearing it a lot, so I need to not limit my purchases as much as I do sometimes. I usually go for just what I know I'll like. I need to probably explore a little more for sure.
I'll probably get you one, and that one I'll be sending you.
I do have some fun stuff on the way, So. What is that I got? The cotton candy, the manliest.
Cotton candy.
I had to get the manliest. I wanted the manliest possible scent.
Yeah, definitely. No, cotton candy, Viking blend. And
Viking,
definitely going to be throwing that House of Lords in there for you. Guys, before I forget, if you just got here, make sure you check out the site. We do have only two, literally two, one medium, one large of the Nothing That Crazy shirt available. We got sent.
Don't miss it, chat.
Just dumb luck. We got these two. They are beefy tees, so they're a little bit more heavyweight, but one medium, one double XL. They're on the site right now. Otherwise, if you had the pre-order, they will be getting sent out to you probably starting Monday. And anybody who makes a purchase tonight will be receiving a free leather air freshener featuring the brand new True North logo. These were made by Jacob Jacked Up Leatherwork. Shout out to Jacob. And I think that and the skate deck. If you haven't got a skate deck, you want a skate deck, they're almost all spoken for. There's like one left on the site, so make sure you check that out. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna do this nothing giveaway. We might do a couple more. You know how we like to have some fun at the end, and Finn's still up, so I'm gonna let it roll. But JB, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you, and I will definitely have you on
North
in
Crew.
the future. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. I'm going to bring this up on screen. We're going to be out of here, but I will see you next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. And keep an eye out. There's going to be a lot of restocks, a lot of new stuff coming out. We got some new labels already being worked on, a lot of new artwork. And yes, check out the Facebook group. If you don't know how to find it, talk to Pud or Matt Storm. They're here in the chat. They'll help you out. All right, JB, you have a great night. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out. I'm out of here. We will see you on Tuesday.
See ya.